Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is 24K. That is if you are new here. Today, as you guys can see, you already know, we're going to get into the new Juvia's Place Radiance Foundation. I am a big fan of this company, and when she came out with her, Chi-Chi, who was the owner, that's what I'm talking about. When she came out with the matte foundation, I do have it. It took me a little while to pick it up, only because I am not a big matte face girl. That's just not my thing. I like a matte face every once in a while, but most of the time I'm going to be more of a natural radiant type foundation girl. So when she came out with this, I was super excited because I have been waiting patiently for the luminous foundation to come because I knew it was coming. And here it is. I picked mine up at Ulta. So today we're going to get into the specs. I'm going to do a wear test and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. So stay tuned. I was going to pick this one up online when it first dropped, but I just really wanted to make sure I got the right shade because sometimes when a company comes out with other foundations, sometimes the colors don't translate well. And I didn't want to buy one that wasn't the right shade. You guys know what I'm getting. So as soon as it dropped in Ulta, I picked mine up. I think I picked mine up like on the third day or the second day. Don't remember. But you know, I do work full time. So it took me a while to sit down and do this video. This comes in 33 shades. It is a medium to full coverage foundation, which is right up my alley. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I love a good medium to full coverage. It says it doesn't oxidize and it doesn't leave a cast and it blends in seamlessly into the face. We're gonna check that out. It is a natural finish, it's breathable, it's weightless, and it's supposed to be very comfortable on the skin. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I did swatch this on my face because I just wanted to make sure I had the right shade. There's nothing worse than not having the right shade and then, you know, the whole experience isn't as fun. So the shade that I am in the original foundation, this one, I am Kano, and I just so happen to be Kano in this one too. I am very excited. Very happy that the shades translated decently, but I will say this, not all Ultas have all the shades in stock. Unfortunately, the Ulta that I had, she said that they were sent like a double display of the same foundation, so they surely didn't get all the colors, but it just so happened I called up there and made sure this shade was there and I jumped to it. So I put it on hold. So that's why I have mine, because it was flying off the shelves, as you guys probably know already. As you guys can see, it is a very pretty light blue color. This is like one of my favorite colors, y'all. It is a very soft, feminine color. I just love it. And it comes in a tube like this. I like this because it travels well. Now, I will say I was kind of surprised of how much was actually in it. I'm not sure. It says 30% bonus, 40 mils for the price of 30 mils. So I guess I didn't see that when I saw it the first time. The first thing I noticed was the smell, y'all. This smells like candy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It smells like a candy, like some type of candy. So here is what it looks like. Comes in a nice pump. If you guys can see, it has a really nice detailing on the packaging, and I think it's very nice. I love my small details. That's everything to me. The next thing I picked up was the Juvia's Place, the powder foundation. So these were released the same time. I am not a big powder foundation wearer. I very rarely even set my foundation. I like a natural looking foundation. I like it to feel hydrating, a little bit dewy on the skin. That's just what I like, but I'm going to give this a try for you guys. I bought it basically to use as touch-up powder. If I decide to use it as an all-over foundation, I'm going to do a review on it. If not, I'll just keep it as a touch-up powder, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Okay, so I am back. I did a little something quick with my eyes. I am going to, let me see, I think I applied 4 drops. So here we go. Just applying that like I would apply anything else. Well, any other foundation. And I think that applies so well. That smell is so good. And those 4 pumps did it. So I'm going to use this brush. This brush is going to be down in the description box. So that's where it's going to be if you want to know. Kind of moving my mirror here. I think that's such a good color. Oh yeah, that's going to work. It smells so good. I have not applied any concealer at all. I'm going to do that when I'm done. But look at this. Yes, that is a good color. That is a good color. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and put down in the description box some other foundations that match me pretty well. So check that out. And this, I think I mentioned that this is the same. This is Kano. And the one in the let me see. The one, the full coverage one that she has, this is also Kano. So I can't say for sure if all of them are like match to match like that. I just feel like I'm getting full coverage right now. Maybe because I put 4 pumps. But you know, for me, I don't like too much foundation on. I like to look as natural as possible. So here is what I'm looking like right now. Comfortable on the skin. I love the smell. I can still smell this nice candy type of smell, and I love it. Let me see what else. Comfortable. Lightweight. So far, I think it is pretty lightweight. I think maybe if I had not done the 4 pumps, maybe it would be more lightweight, but I can still kind of feel it on my skin. This smell is just like, I love it. I love it. This is one of my favorite smells from a foundation. So let's go ahead and get on with the rest of the video. All right, so I am completely done with my face. I didn't want to do too much to my face itself because I really wanted to let you guys see what the foundation looks like. I did bronze a little bit, and I used the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Dark and Deep Dark. I color corrected my hyperpigmentation like I usually do, and it is covering pretty well. I don't see a gray cast around that area, my mouth area. The color match, superb. The way it applied was perfect. No problems blending it in. This is the Kano in the Juvia's Place matte, so you guys can see what that looks like. I do like this color for me in the matte, but like I said, matte is not my favorite finish. And I'm going to use another finger, and I'm going to show you guys what the Radiance foundation looks like next to it. Let me see here. Yeah. So that is it right here. Oh, that smell. It smells so good. I love that smell. Okay, so it is a little darker, the matte foundation, in comparison to the Radiance, but these both are the Kano in both the foundations that Juvia's Place currently has. So this is the matte in the shade Kano, and then this one is the Radiance foundation in the shade Kano, and it's what I have on my face as well. So just a reference for you guys to see. I do have a stick foundation, the stick foundation in the shade Katsina. I like to use Katsina as like a soft contour. Let me see if I show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, it's not that much darker than me, but when I swatch it, you'll see how it is a lot deeper. Yeah, it is. It's not significantly deeper, but for me to use it as an all over foundation, I didn't like that shade. This is the Juvia's Place new powder foundation in the shade Katsina. So I just want you guys to see what it looks like. So it comes in a little compartment like this. It has a little mirror, and here is the foundation. Yeah, it comes with a sponge. The sponge trying to steal the show. And it just has like a little compartment. So it's like a little see-through compartment here. So you know that all the dust of it doesn't just settle in there. It kind of comes out. So that was a nice little idea. And let me swatch this color. Ooh, that is fine. That is finely milled. It feels good. I'm doing all this talking. Let me swatch this right here. And that is what Katsina looks like on the skin. And it does not look like that at all. So, for reference, the stick foundation Katsina is not equivalent to the powder foundation Katsina. Okay, keep that in mind. I don't know, I'm just gonna stick it in here. Get that much, you know. This will be good, especially like if you need to touch up when you're out and about. So I guess I just pat right here. Ooh, oh, I don't even know what I just did. What just happened? I just messed that up. I'm going to use a brush, and I'm not going to use too much because, as you guys saw, that didn't work out well. So I'm just going to lightly brush it on my skin because, I mean, I do like a nice natural finish, but I totally get why, you know, you would need a powder foundation like when you're out and about. I think I applied too much of that in one spot because you see how it looks? It looked like that when it was right there. So I did too much with that sponge. So disregard that, but it looks really good. Oh. By now, it is a good, yeah, it is good. 6:15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, see you in a little bit. Yeah, so now it's 10:08 and I am back. So I have a few hours with this on. I did not need 4 pumps. So I know on camera, it probably doesn't look like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video, but on camera, it probably doesn't look like a lot of makeup as far as foundation because, you know, more foundation on camera kind of translates better. But when I was out and about and looking in my, you know, in mirror or like my camera on my phone, I could tell like I had put a little bit more than I usually wear. Depending on your skin type, if you have oily skin, I would go with the first foundation that they have. Go for this one. If you have super oily skin. If you don't like this look, you saw me put it on even after the powder. If you don't like this look, go for this one. This one is you're gonna love this one. But if you're more of a dry skin type, if you're more of a mature skin type, or you just like a luminous dewy look like the way I'm looking right now or the way I looked before, this one is going to be the one you should choose. So if you do choose to use this foundation and you are of an oily skin type, make sure you pick up the powder. I will say this on top of this initially, like when I left, I didn't like that when I went out and about. One, because it was already full coverage, and then I added this on top of it. That's double full coverage for me. That's my opinion. So I wouldn't put this on top of this foundation unless you like a full face. If you're more of a natural girl, if you want your natural skins pop, you know, natural oils coming through, don't put this on top of this after you've, you know, done about 4 pumps like I did. Keep it very light and then maybe lightly pat it on the way you saw me pat it on. But everything together, it was just a little bit too full for me to go along with it. I am going to keep this. I am going to use a brush to apply it. And you know what? I'm going to give it another chance. I am going to try it out. I'm going to do another video because I feel like this powder is worth the second chance because I can appreciate a nice, finely milled, lightweight powder. And this is what this is. On camera, I feel like it looks very nice. I didn't realize I didn't have any lip gloss on. Let me put some lip gloss on. This foundation is very beautiful. I love the texture of it. It's definitely up my alley. I just know that I'm going to work with it differently next time. I don't even know why I decided to use that brush, but I'm glad that I did, because people who wanted to know what it looks like in full coverage now know. Now, as far as it being long lasting, I don't believe that that's a claim that it had, but I can see around my mouth here, if I had put more powder around my mouth, it would have definitely creased. But so far, I'm not getting any creasing. But you know, I didn't put powder there. But I can tell, like, if I had not put powder there, it was going to crease for sure. So is it a natural finish foundation? Definitely. Is it breathable? Yes. Weightless? Yes. This can definitely be weightless, but because I did full coverage, I can feel it a little bit more. Just to be honest, it didn't oxidize and it didn't give me a white cast at all. It blended beautifully. You guys saw how I blended it. Yeah, so overall, I give it a thumbs up. You will be seeing this foundation on my channel again, so stay tuned. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you have not already, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. So as always, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
She loving the likes, she living the life, yeah. She Instagram famous, you know that it's dangerous. Baby, you famous, Instagram famous. Body on 10, your body on 10. Shawty, you banging, oh yeah. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, okay. We gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, we gon' get paid now, okay. Loving the likes, loving the likes, loving, loving, loving.